Lachey, thank you for waiting patiently, Lachey. How you doing?
Um, Not so well. Um, this I've never went live before on TikTok. This is actually my second time tonight,
Hmm.
and I am happy to see how you are conducting your live. I saw an older gentleman on another live talking something similar, but his topic was men gripes about women. And I feel like we should have these conversations. What is the disconnection between men and women? However, I believe it needs to be a positive and a mature conversation, not to be a Kevin Samuels trying to pin a woman against a man against a woman, or just degrading each other and tearing people down. And a lot of um, what I'm seeing is that happening, the destruction of the Black relationship, um, Black family, men against women, women against men. And I find it extremely disturbing. So I am a behavior specialist. I'm also have a background in counseling and things of that nature. So when I see people using their platform destructively, it hurts. And it also hurts the profession because you are not making a difference when one comes across that way or allows things to be said that shouldn't be said. So I would like to say that I was married for about 5 years. Um, I have a master's degree, two, three different degrees. He had a degree as well. We was working on building. However, um, I'm divorced now, and I see a pattern when it comes to men. Most men are functioning from the pleasure principle. You know, they see the Cardi B's, they see the Nicki Minaj's, they see and hear things from their friends, and it creeps in their wholesome homes, and they feel like they're missing out. I put my career on hold because I wanted to start a family, and I thought he wanted to do the same. And turns out he really didn't want a family. He just wanted his daughter that he had and just chose a perfect woman to mother his daughter. But he did not want to be a family man. But that was presented to me during our courtship phase. So um, I would like to say that people should get what it is that they want. If you want a whorish woman, don't try to choose the good girl to try to make her the whore to fulfill your pesky desires. Go get that. If a woman want a guy with fast money, go get that. Get what you want so you can be happy. But don't, and I'm seeing a lot in relationships, people are not being honest with themselves and what they really want. They're getting what is good or what they will like and try to mold people to be what it is that they're not. He know that I was a spiritual person, but he had a background of messing with a lot of whorish women, strippers and everything like that. So he get this wholesome woman, this educated woman and beautiful, you know, but he tried to make me into being that whore. I'm not gonna compete with porn. I'm not gonna be your porn star. I'm not gonna do that. And a lot of people think, and men and women, that you should just put all of your values down to, appease your mate. No, you keep those values. You keep your morals, even in marriage. That doesn't mean that you have to come down to the ground and let people walk over you and tell you how you should do, what you should be, what you should say, all of this. No, you keep your integrity, because if a man is a man, he's going to love their integrity. If a lady is a lady, she's going to appreciate who you are as a man. And then I see another thing that's happening in relationships is people are desiring relationships and are not prepared. If you know you are not prepared financially and you have not done the work to build yourself up as a leader of a household, don't enter into that lane. Men are natural born leaders. And yes, a woman should have a man's back when he doesn't have it, but you should have something. You should have something. I see a lot of people, especially classmates, who absolutely did nothing in their life. Nothing. They're 30, they're 40, they're 50, nothing. But would trash a woman. A woman just want money. No. Men are natural providers. A woman wants to feel safe and secure. And she should feel safe and secure. And a man should make her feel that way. But once again, a woman should be a great support system. A lot of marriages now, I see people want their moms. They don't want a wife. They don't want a partner. They want their mom. If I leave my socks on the floor, mom, you should clean it up. If I'm, just going through the house like a hurricane, I'm going to walk away and leave it that way. Mom, you should clean it up. Console me, mom. Not as a partner, but as a mom. And I believe that a lot of women don't want to feel like, okay, I don't want to be your mom. You're not my child. I need you to be my partner. I need you to be my leader. Because a lot of women want to be led, but we want someone who's strong enough to lead us. It's hard when you know that you have a person of interest or you're with the person and you know that they don't have their stuff together, but they will be quick to tell you, you need to follow me. Where are we going? Where are we going? And so these are, situations that we need to, really keep in mind. It's not about, outdoing one another. It's about working with each other. Working with each other. Oh, I don't smoke anything, sweetheart. But I'm a 38-year-old grown woman who's been in certain situations. I was 28 years of age when I lost my virginity. That was 10 years ago. I'm a 38-year-old woman. So yes. And if you all feel the need to ask me anything, I'm willing to listen. But what I'm seeing,
Can
a
I?
lot of young
Can I?
people, they don't
Hold on,
want a
Bam. Hold on,
relationship.
Bam. Hold on, Bam. Wait. Go ahead, Lachey. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, I thought you were telling me to wait.
No, no.
A lot of young people I see, they just want a good time. They just want to turn up. And I see that our music is really encouraging those whorish behaviors that these men are talking about. I would never forget when the Usher song came out. You can dance on a pole that don't make you a hoe. It's so many different lyrics from men glorifying this basketball wives mentality, which I absolutely hate. But they're glorifying it. They're creating these women. And the women, oh, I want a man, so I have to have a fake body. Oh, I want attention, so I got to get a fake butt. Oh, well, my natural isn't cute enough because so many women who does wear their natural hair, so many men have called them bald headed or unattractive. So I want to wear a wig. These are some things that we need to talk about in our community. And I left my husband. He's over a six-figure man, now about 160,000. But his money meant nothing to me when it came to my integrity. His money meant nothing to me when it came to my integrity. I walked away from that because it was toxic. A lot of people and a lot of men, some, I won't say a lot, some will provide, some will protect, but at what cost? So basically, I can go out with my boys all times of night. I can take um, phone numbers from other women. I can act any way I want, but you're in a home, you don't have anything to complain about because the bills are getting paid. You have a lot of men with that mentality. He grew into that mentality. That wasn't who I married, but he grew into it. But I also saw it in my stepdad too. I can do whatever I want to do, but you are in this home. I'm paying the bills. You have nothing to say. It doesn't matter about the STDs you may come home with. It doesn't matter about anything. And a lot of people who have seen it, like you, I heard, you say women have said certain things or mentioned certain things. A lot of people are not talking about these type of things, but it's real. Oh, sweetheart, my hair is very long. Yeah. So anyway, so I just really feel like if we can sit down and have these conversations and mention these things without being degrading to one another, like Mr. Hashtag, I listened to him as he first came on. He was talking about, oh, well, that woman is a whore and this like that, and whorish women and whorish women and whorish women. And then he turned around and started saying, this is my pool. This is this. If you don't have integrity, what you have does not mean anything. If you don't have value and integrity, what you have does not mean anything. You can show it to the moon. And women are special. Women are special. Women are special because God said a woman is special. God said that a man should give himself and sacrifice himself like he did to the church. So a woman should feel special. A woman should know that she's special, but she shouldn't try to abuse that to abuse anybody else. But I do want to say that a woman is special. And the right one is going to make a man feel special and vice versa. A lot of people are angry because they wasted their valuable time dealing with what it is that they really did not want. If you know you wanted the good girl, why were you going out of what you desire inside for something that was appeasing to your eyes and got hurt? Because you put your eggs in the wrong carton and now you're mad. And I'm talking about men and women. That's what a lot of this indifference and bitterness come from when it comes to black people. You put your eggs in the wrong car and you was trying to change somebody and make them something that they were not, and you got hurt. And now all women are bitter, angry, and mean, and like to use people and like to do that. And now all men are dogs. That's not the case. Take accountability for what you entertain in your life as a person, because somebody is going to value you. The right person. Stop spending time seeking out pleasurable things or look pleasing to the eye when a person doesn't have any value. And that's where a lot of I believe, the bitterness and anger amongst the black community come from. Just be honest there. I did not deal with a lot of women that was of worth, and I got hurt from it. I did not deal with a lot of men of worth, and I got hurt from it. I tried to turn a hoe into a housewife and it didn't work. I found out that she was on not only whoring with me, but she was whoring with everybody else. Yes, accountability. Take that accountability and learn from it. But don't use your experiences, black people, to tear each other down. Don't do it. This man on the live that I joined prior to you, he said, "Oh, you got your hair. Your name is Lavender. What are you projecting? Why you have purple hair? You a whore. What? Why are you fake? You saying you fake, but you want a real man." And that just sting my pot. Oh, do you wear bonnets? Oh, well, we don't have anything to talk about. You're basically discussing. She said, "Yes, I do wear a bonnet, but I would wear a bonnet when I go to sleep." He tore her down, and you know what the rest of the men did? They didn't do anything. They didn't say anything. They let this woman on a public platform become degraded, but yet those are the same men that's saying that they want to respect. The same men that say that they want respect. I'm like, how could you sit up there and allow that to happen? I defended like that woman, like my soul and my life depend on it. How could you allow this to happen on your platform and everybody's cheering? Our ethnicity, our culture is just dying out to this. it's cool to disrespect each other. It's cool to degrade each other. It's cool to make fun. When we don't even see that we're getting to the point where we don't even like each other. If we don't like each other, how can we build together? How can we build together? And men are following men instead of being the trendsetters. We don't have a lot of alphas. You have men claiming to be a man and following boys. A man that's not going to tell you to hate on a woman. It's going to be very hard for a man to degrade a woman, especially a black woman. Especially. It's getting to the point where we are too comfortable with disrespecting one another. And it has to stop. It has to stop. We have got to be, in a position where we're building each other up instead of tearing each other down and glorifying foolishness and ignorance. Oh, she's triggered, ha ha. Oh, she's angry and bitter, ha ha. Oh, he ain't nothing, ha ha. We have got to stop it because we're not going to go anywhere. Nobody is learning. People who's younger than us, younger than you, younger than me, they're not going to learn by that. They're going to learn to be messy. And we have really got to stop that. I'll let you ask me questions. To be
Oh
quiet.
no. I don't have any questions to
I,
ask. Lachey.
I,
Thank you.
I, re-
No, hold on, man. No, we moving on. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for waiting patiently. I appreciate everything that you said. I agree with a lot that you said, and you're always welcome to come here. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. You have a good night.
You too.